ladies, welcome to my channel again. Now I'm just doing a review on this clear stamper. I purchased this from Nail Artisan. I'll put the links below as to where I got it from the lovely Alex. Now I'm part of a Facebook group, and some of the ladies who purchase regularly from Alex have purchased this and they're having a bit of trouble in picking up some images. So I thought I'd put this video together just to show you the different stamping polishes that I use and different stamping plates, and you can get an idea of what works and what doesn't. So I hope you find this video helpful, so just stay tuned if you want to know a little bit more. So the first thing I'll say about this stamper is always clean it with a lint roller. Don't use acetone at all, because acetone will cloud it over and you won't be able to see through it, which is the whole point of this stamper, isn't it? To see your nail that you're stamping on. So don't use acetone at all. I never use acetone on any of my stampers. I always use a lint roller. Now the great thing is that you get two stamper heads, whoopsie daisy, two stamper heads with this, which is great. The other thing is that I know some ladies have buffed theirs. They said the image wasn't picking up, so they buffed it with a white block. I'm not going to do that with mine because I don't want to scratch it and I don't want it to split. Because this is made of silicone, I don't know if you can see that, it's quite fragile. It's quite firm, but I don't want to risk scratching it or splitting it or getting any marks on it by buffing it either. So what has been suggested and recommended by Alex as well is that you just wash it in washing up liquid. So that's what I've done with one of these heads. I've washed one with washing up liquid, and the other one I'm just going to use straight out the packet. So it'll be interesting to see which one works the best. So let's see what happens. Sascha Gossen holographic, love this polish, in the most coveted Andromeda, so I'm going to be trying that one. Hit the Bottle in Beautiful, one of my favourite stamping polishes. A Sascha Gossen in Dolly, it's just the white one, we're trying that one as well. Avon Metallic Effects. Now I know a few of you stampers have got this, and I'm not even sure that these are available anymore, but this is something that I use quite often, so I'm just going to try that one out. This is just a regular nail polish that just happens to stamp, so if you've got anything like this, like a Barry M1 or something like that, I think this is very similar to that sort of thing, so I thought I would try this out as well. And lastly, I've got a MoU London stamping polish, because quite a few of you have got MoU London as well. So we'll just try that one out as well. So I'm going to get on with the swatches now. I might speed this up a little bit. So I'm going to start off with the unwashed, just clean this with a lint roller, the unwashed one, and then I'm going to swap them over and do the washed one, just so you can see the difference between them, or if there is a difference. If I find that this one is picking up just fine, I won't even bother with the washed one. But if I'm having problems, then I'll swap it over. But I will put a comment at the bottom so that you can see which one is which one is the unwashed, and which one is the washed in washing up liquid. So I hope that all makes sense, and hopefully you'll see what I'm trying to do. So I'll just get on with the swatches then. So I don't know if you can see that, it might have been the way I picked it up, but I'm not particularly happy with the little bits that are missing. Sorry, you can't really see it very clearly, can you? But there are a couple of bits that are missing there, and I'm not very happy with that. I wouldn't put that on my nails. I'd want to start again. So I'm going to swap the head over and see if it picks up better. So, is there a difference between the washed and the unwashed using the hit the bottle? Yes, there is. You can definitely see that it's picked up a lot more. I'd be happy to stamp that on my nail now. You can see the leaves, it's even got the finer lace detail here. Sorry if it's not coming over on camera, but this one is very bitty. Hasn't really picked up properly. Again, it could have been down to my the way I picked it up, but honestly I think it is to do with me washing it. So despite what I said before, I'm going to carry on with this one now, being as though it's picking up better than the unwashed one. I'm going to set that aside and I'm going to carry on with this washed one. So despite what I said before, forget that, and I think that has picked up a lot better. Right, so this is the one that I had problems with yesterday. It's the Sascha Dolly, and on Facebook I'd said, oh, I'm having no problems with my clear stamper. It's picking up wonderfully. So it seems that the hit the bottle, it's picking up absolutely fine. It seems that the Andromeda as well, the Sascha Andromeda, was picking up fine. But when I was using this dolly yesterday, and I don't know, because this is the only Sascha one I've got in these with the animals on. I've not got any more, so I don't know whether all of the colours will be like that. I know they've got neons and pastels and things, but the dolly does not want to pick up at all. Now, this is the washed one, so you can see how that has not picked up at all. So I know that this dolly picks up with other stampers, but it's not wanting to pick up with this clear stamper. So it's just going to show you that you know, some stamping polishes won't transfer, some of them just won't pick up. Okay, it picked up a tiny bit better, but again, you're not going to want to put that on your nails. It's not a clear image at all. So it definitely seems like I'm having problems with this dolly, which is a shame because we all need white stamping polish, don't we? But when I'm using dolly, I'm just going to have to use a different stamper. So that's that one. Okay, so look at that. I mean, that has picked up beautifully. Amazing image that is. And that's with the Avon Metallics effect. So it just goes to show you that you have to play around with the different polishes and different plates to see which pick up and which don't. So what I would say is there's absolutely nothing wrong with this stamper at all, because it is picking up images fine. You just have to play around with your stamping polishes and your plates. So I'm going to give little Dolly another shot at the petler plate, because I know that the petler plates are more deeply etched, and I'm wondering whether that has something to do with it as well. So I'm going to give her another go, bless her. And as you can see, no. Okay, so I gave her another go, but that isn't good, is it? Alright, so we can safely say that poor Dolly isn't working on this stamper. But it looks like all, so far, the other polishes I've used and the other plates I've used have been fine. And again, using the Andromeda again. Wow. So the only issues I'm having is just with Dolly. All the other stamping polishes so far have been absolutely amazing. So there's nothing wrong with this stamper at all. It's beautiful to work with. I don't know whether you've noticed my technique. I'm actually rolling on the image. I'm not placing it straight down. I'm rolling it, which seems to be working every time. I mean, look at that. It's picked up practically everything on that image, all the zigzags. That's quite a fine image to be picking up as well. Wow, that has just picked up pretty much perfectly. Right in the centre there's two tiny little dots that haven't, you know, there wasn't enough polish there or I've scraped it out. But you can see that has just picked up really nicely. So this is the image that I used on my nails with the same polish. And as you can see on my nails, picks up amazing. So ladies, I really hope that you found this video helpful. I've tried different combinations and different plates. It looks like, hands down, Dolly isn't going to pick up with this stamper, but all the other polishes that I used, the Hit the Bottle, Moyu, Esmaltes Kelly holographic, and this chrome metallic one from Avon, they all picked up absolutely fine on all the plates that I tested them on. It was just Dolly that I had an issue with. And as I say at the beginning, all I did with this one was washed it in washing up liquid. So definitely do that, ladies. Wash it out and let it dry naturally. Only ever use a lint roller to clean it. Never use acetone. And just have a play around with all the plates that you've got and all the stamping polishes you've got. And as I say, this one isn't even a stamping polish. Andromeda isn't really. They just happen to stamp really well. So get all your old nail varnishes out as well and see if they will work. Because you never know. You know, in the bottom of your cupboards you might have some nail varnishes there that actually you can stamp with. So just have a play around with what you've got and have fun with it. But this clear stamper is a lovely stamper. I'm really looking forward to using this, not just on me but my clients as well. So I hope you found it helpful, and I'll put all the links below as to where all these products are from. Most of them are from Alex, but I'll put a list in the description box as to where I got everything from. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Have fun with your stamping and I'll see you next time. Take care now. Bye.